Yep, it's Made the Spider Cam here, aka the villain of the Blur Cartel. 3-episode rule is back. We got a new season of anime that we're going to talk about, and this one is going to be Windbreaker, what Tokyo Avengers probably should have been. I guess that's what we're calling it.
Yeah,
but
pretty much.
We didn't get in that. Episode 3 did come out, so I'm in here with Lelouch V, and now podcast, Lord Approved Entertainment, Blur.com. How you feeling, sir?
Pretty good, man. We got exactly. We got to talk about Tokyo Revengers done right. So I'm excited for it.
And also new to this show, cosplayer, entrepreneur, streamer, one half on the Honey and Cocoa podcast, and 1/3 of Wife Reviews podcast. We got Honey Shar here.
Hello.
See, guys, girls do watch anime in 2024. Just to let y'all know. So we're here with Windbreaker, and it's something. It's we 3-episode rule. We got 3 episodes to impress us, or we're gonna drop it. So we here with Sakura. That's the main character right here. It opens up with him on a tightrope, black and white, and you see people ridiculing his looks, the two-tone hair, the two-tone eyes. Oh, he got a bad attitude. Oh, he got another fight. Oh, he's a piece of shit. Blah 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 blah. So that's what he's accustomed to growing up. So he goes to Furin. It's sort of like a delinquent school. He says he's dumb as a brick. He just wants to be good at fighting because that's all he knows. So he goes there and he runs into some hoodlums that's harassing a girl, and he kindly breaks it up, do a little 1v5. So knocks them all out. He says, I love strong people. I hate weak people. But what I hate most is weak people acting strong. So he gets rid of the little thugs, the hooligans, and the girl takes him in. Just like, oh, let me cook you some food real quick. And her name's Kotoa. She has a little restaurant there. Cooks some rice omelet, puts the ketchup on it. I don't know why anime food always looks good, but good job for the animation. Always looking good, edible wise. But she kind of like reads him like a book. It's just like, oh, you're not used to people being nice to you. You don't got to be a piece of shit. I know you're kind of a nice person. So where she's peeling back the onion, peeling back the layers, and he's not really for it, but he's growing accustomed to somebody actually not turning him away because of his looks. He's like, oh, I got this type of hair. I got two-tone eyes. Don't you dislike me? It's like, no, I'm just gonna talk to you like a regular person. Old man comes leaving out the restaurant, and he has a nice side to him. He just like, here, sir, you almost left your bags. He gives him a piece of candy. He's reminiscing on people being nice to him. Now it's a 20v1. They got the new gang coming here. The hoodlums got 2 more hoodlums and 6 more hoodlums and 8 more hoodlums.
The hoodlums, though.
Well, they were a hoodlum. It's not a real gang. We're gonna get the real gang in episode 3. So we got good choreography, good fighting in this, and then he gets stabbed in the ankle protecting the girl that's coming out. Slows him down, but what's the spot name? Bofurin?
Yeah.
So that's a school that's nicknamed the Windbreakers. They protect the town, and that's the kind of agreement they have. Beats all the hoodlums up, and he's kind of reluctant of people still being nice to him. It's like the old lady wants to heal his wound on his ankle, and it's like, no, I'm not used to this. He jumps over the whole crowd. There's a flying Ryu Street Fighter kick to the main goon that he had trouble with the first time. So yeah, he's there to be a hoodlum, but he's actually learning people skills. He's trying to be social. Not the social awkwardness is slowly. It's not going away too fast, but it's slowly going. He's still got the shield up, the defense mechanisms up. But let's start, Honey Shar. How do you like the first episode?
The first episode, I do think it was a little slow paced, but it had a lot in it to capture your attention. It was very like Tokyo Revengers-ish, but it also had that like Naruto kind of feel where it's like you have this outsider, but it's like it's almost the opposite of Naruto because it's like he's on the outside wanting to become part of the community, but this guy's on the outside and the community is welcoming him, but he doesn't want to be part of the community. So it's kind of just like a weird, like opposite effect of that. But I thought the first episode was really good.
You know, that'd be a weird concept of Naruto. He's like, he gets treated like a piece of shit in Konoha and comes to another place and expects to be treated a piece of shit for being Jinchuriki and everybody like loves him. I think that'll change the concept of Naruto a lot. That's a pretty good what if. What you think about the main character? We think about Sakura. He's Yusuke mixed with Bakugo, mixed with Mikey, mixed with Baki a little bit. He's a little conundrum of all your shonen fighters.
Yeah, he is definitely like an amalgamation of all of them. I personally love like people with like the anime characters with the eye thing, you know, that always intrigues me. So he already was like up there for me. But he seems like complex and I like a good like psychology case. He seems like he's been through some stuff and it's really weighing on him, so he doesn't really know which way to go, but he seems like you said, the onion layers she was peeling back the layers, like he's learning these skills, these people skills, and how to like interact with the community as a whole. And I would just be by himself and this guy just wanting to fight all the time.
Lelouch, how do you feel about episode 1?
Yeah, I thought the episode 1 was pretty solid. It was a little bit slower to a degree, but I just feel like that was them giving us a chance to really get to introduce ourselves to Sakura. And I mean, I'm with you guys. I like a nuanced character that's not like, you know, just the trope. Like there is some trope in him, but he's still his own person, and I appreciate that. I mean, the first thing that really draws you to the show is the art. I mean, the characters' designs are very eye-catching. Like you see him and was like, what's he doing? And I think they did a pretty solid job of like having the story be like at least somewhat gripping. Like it's not like the super deep story. You're not like getting a psychopath here, but these characters have personalities and they're interacting with each other, and that forms the plot. And I think they did a good job with that in the first episode.
So 1 out of 5, what would you get the first episode?
Out of 5, I'm probably giving it a 4. I'll give it a 4.
Or piques your interest, so you're invested in the second episode. Honey Shar, would you give 1 out of 5?
I'd probably be a 4 too.
So would it be a weekly thing for you guys, or would you just be like, all right, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna just like watch it in consecutive episodes based on the first episode?
About the first episode, I would watch it weekly. Like it got my attention where I was really wanting to see what happened in the next week. So it's a weekly for me.
Yeah, I agree. I've been watching it weekly, so I'd keep it up.
Okay. All right. So I think second episode is the first day of school for Furin, and Sakura goes back into the shop with Kotoa. She cooked some breakfast and made some weird references about coffee. So, all right, that still peeling back the onion, still playing psychologist, still trying to get to the deep down core of who Sakura is. And then Neri comes in. That is the Zenitsu / comedy scared character.
He's Takamichi.
So, he is Takamichi. So he comes in. He's like, "Oh man, you got two-tone hair. You got 2 eyes. You got 2 color eyes." It's like, "Oh, he's about to disrespect me. Oh, I'm about to punch this guy." He's like, "Man, you must be stressed out." Stress, and he just didn't know how to respond to it. It's just like, I want to punch you, but it just would be wrong for me to punch you because you just. And she's laughing it off. It's like Neri to Sakura. Y'all gonna be first years together. He's like, "Oh, that's cool." You know, he just playing it off. He got the tag still on his uniform. He is super hyped to go to the school just to kind of like fit in, not to be a tough guy, but just like fit in. We learn why later on, and Sakura already has his notion of who he is. He's like, damn, I really hate people just like trying to act cool, you know. It's just like, and it's not in him. It's like people always act cool, always the first people to run in a fight. Because that's how he's thinking. And she hits him with the casual, don't judge a book by its cover. And first of all, shout out to Sakura having grandma on his back walking into the restaurant. She's like, I thought your hip hurt. She said it's not about that. That's a hero landing and all that. So we're slowly getting aside to him helping these old people out. So I think he Neri leaves first, and then a girl comes up to him saying, "Hey, this guy's getting beat up," and you see his Takemichi side coming. This girl said, "No, there's a lot of guys in here talking to girls, and you know, Olivia Benson would be very active in this channel." I find it surprising we're gonna do that twice in a row, but okay, there's only 5 hoodlums, so Takemichi, well, Neri, I'm not gonna call him Takemichi. That's disrespectful. Neri does what he can, and then Sakura stays the day. The dust settles, he just clears all 5 of them for nothing. And Neri tells the story. He got beat up, and a Freeran guy saved him. He's like, "Oh, I wouldn't be cool just like that." And Sakura's like, "Well, you're corny, but you're not a piece of shit, so fine." And he's like, "It's the first day of school. Let's get to school." He's like, "Well, you can go to school by yourself. It's just like, stop rushing me." And then before that, Sakura's like getting all these gifts. All the old people just like, he got like 2 handful of gifts. He's like, I don't know how to comprehend this. Why are they being so nice to me? I beat up some guys. I'm not getting it. This don't feel right, but I can't say no. Other than that, they get to the school, and they're checking class rosters, and he's like, and Neri's like, "Oh, they're probably in the worst class possible." So they go in, and then you smile, introduce yourself and stuff like that. And now we got Sung So. He got an eye patch on, and he's very sarcastic. I like this guy. So he's very comical, sarcastic. He's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh, I'm Leonardo DiCaprio." He's like, "Oh, you're from overseas." He's like, "No, I'm just a jackass." So he continues being a jackass to them, and just like, and then Sakura tells them, "I want to be the number one. I'll be the top guy in the school." And then who did he get fight him? He had a weird name. Oh, that's what he did. Shuishita throws a whole desk at him, and then now he get the top mad dog of this school versus the new kid. So they start off with that. That ended that episode. It's a pretty quick, streamlined episode. Lush, what you think of the second episode?
Second episode, I thought they did a pretty good job. I continue to relate to Sakura because I don't really know how to accept gifts and stuff like that either. So I mean, I definitely felt that. Getting to see more of the members of the school, and again, lack of a better word, the gang. I mean, I haven't really seen too many characters like I strictly dislike yet. So I think they're doing a pretty good job of building their world, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. I've been enjoying it so far.
Honey Shark, what do you think of episode 2?
I thought it was good. As far as setting the scene, kind of for the buildup of what's to come, kind of showing you these characters and side characters that are going to play a part. Everyone seems, pretty solid. So I enjoyed it.
Also, Neri, besides being Takemichi's in that suit, he's also Deku, keeping notes on everybody and everything.
That's true.
Also, in Sakura, don't want people touching him, so it's another thing. He didn't understand the concept of people touching each other besides fighting. Not in that way. Like the guy offered a handshake, he didn't know how to like shake his hand.
Right.
Like, I don't know how to do this. Touch people after a fight. That's kind of weird, but that's fair. Honey Sharp, 1 out of 5. Give the second episode.
The second episode was a little less for me, but I'd still probably give it like a 3.75. Like it was still almost a 4.
Lelouch, 1 out of 5 for you.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 3.5. It didn't feel like it wasn't anything that was like particularly exciting about this episode, but again, like I did like enjoy meeting the characters in the world, so they did a pretty job.
And then episode 3, continuing the fight. Kushida versus Sakura. Pretty good fight. Got a little flash kick in there, and then everybody was kind of impressed, but learning that Sakura was a part of the Main Street Brawl, and he's just like a folklore hero now. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was like dapping him up, and he's just like, I didn't know people could be so warm and giving and stuff like that. Further back, peeling back the layers of his character is being accepted for his strength. So that plays later on to the episode. But then Yumi Mia gets on the loudspeaker and everybody just stops and poses. That's the final boss. But he's a little forgetful. He just like kind of like an airhead kind of sort of. So we're trying to figure out how strong he is in reference to the story. And they got Suigita's attention tenfold because he's a fanatic. He just does whatever Yumi Mia says, and because he's the top dog. And then you kind of get the ecosystem of it. Like you got 4 sub captains, and Hagari is their sub captain, and he has stomach issues where you got to take gastro pills whenever he gets into a stressful situation. So it seems like everybody got their thing going on in this show. So that gets explained, and then it's all in reference to Buddha, and then talk about the stuff you have to do in school. There's no classes really. It's more like community service. They're painting graffiti and doing patrols.
They're the police. They're the actual police of that city.
Yeah.
And Sakura is not understanding a damn thing. It's just like, why we help these weaklings? It doesn't make any sense. You want to be strength. He's like, I get you want to fight. That's cool. But once you help people that need help, and then you grow a bond with them people, just like it's a little different. So they're doing their patrols, and then they go under a bridge. Now we get to see other gangs. This is the Lionhead territory under these train tracks, and I think this kid that had nothing to do with anything was running away from these Lionheads, and just like, oh, this kid's not gonna make it. Hagari's trying to follow the lay of the land, not crossing any enemy lines. This is just like the Warriors all over again for me. So Shigita and Sakura double flying kick, like Lee and Guy kicks the shit out of the guy and saves the kid. And what's these Lionheads about? Oh, they're all about strength. If you're weak, you ain't shit. So Sakura's just like, oh, I need to be with these guys. Hands down for me. And you see Jotomi come up, and he's laid back. He's talking slow. He looks like he's high at the moment. Just like, oh, you lost? You ain't shit. So I mean, we're gonna take your jacket and beat the shit out of you. It's like now Sakura's conflicted. He's just like, I thought it was strength over everything, but if you're beating up weaklings, that makes you weak. And then I'm kind of not rocking with that. So you see, strength is everything for him. Sort of like his philosophy is kind of changing throughout the slow, slowly but surely. And Togami says, I recognize your face. I'm gonna get it back at you. He's like, Haguri, we'll see you later. You know I'm not gonna let this slide, right? So they have their little encounter with the Lion's Head, and then they gotta report back to the boss, and Sakura is hyped to see what this guy looks like. And he's just a guy with a garden growing tomatoes, and he looks very disappointed that this may be the strongest character in the show. Other than that, episode ends. What y'all think of episode 3? You get to see a new gang. You get to see what they actually do as the school with community service and patrolling and stuff like that. So, Honey Sharp, what you think of episode 3?
Episode 3 was definitely like a step up as far as like build up and getting to see the other, like another gang and things. I enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me of like the caste system and like how they operate in like High School of the Elite a little bit. But I mean, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I kind of can't wait till the next episode. I want to see what else is
That's
about
what
to
this
happen.
is. It's Classroom of the Elite where everybody is throwing hands. Yep.
Yeah.
But there's no Ayana Koji. They don't have him in there.
No, they don't have. They don't have
Yeah. Episode 3, I also really enjoyed too. This was probably my favorite of the 3 because I mean you get to see like a first like real conflict that is like significant to a degree. Again, you get to understand better the relationship between this gang in the city. Again, you get to see the breakdown of how the captains and sub captains work. I mean, it gave me what I expected from it, and I'm looking forward to more. This is what I plan on continuing.
So 1 out of 5, what would you give it?
Out of 5, this is a 4.5. It wasn't a 5. I needed a big fight for it to be a 5. But the little smalls, it was a 4.5. It was 4.5 for me.
Honey Shy, same or lower?
It's kind of like I'm between like a 4.5 because I did need like a little some more like fight, like a little more to that fight or something would have been icing on the cake for me. But it was a solid episode.
So I'll ask this: do you think the pacing of Sakura is going too fast?
No, not necessarily. I think it's a nice progression of him still being confused, but still like growing as a character. So it's to me, it's not as slow as say like Thorfinn and like Vinland Saga, where it's like a drastic change, and it's just like once he's mellow, he's mellow. This is like you can see him kind of processing and going through the motions and changing his character. So I don't think it's slow at all. It's kind of like it's a normal pacing in that sense.
Yeah, I also agree. I think like it's a natural progression because it's happening as he encounters people that challenge his ideal. I think that we're going to see more progression of him throughout the rest of the season. At least I hope that we do. And I'm pretty sure he's going to end up like as the captain of that gang by the time the season's done, probably.
Yeah.
Let's see how many episodes. Is it 12 episodes? 24 episodes?
That's what it is.
24. Trying to see. Only have that because if it's 12 episodes, then I can see that. That's fair. It was like 24. Oh, here we go. Isn't it? Oh, two. Windbreaker, I think it's going to be. I think it's 12. Oh, 13. 13 episodes.
Yeah, 13.
So I guess the pacing would be on track for a 13 episode anime. It's like each episode is going to gain something new. But yeah, Windbreaker, I guess we're giving it about a 4 overall. We're going to keep watching it weekly and see what happens with that. Any hot takes from your 3 episodes that you saw? Honey Star, you got any hot takes that what you think may happen?
Not really yet. I like I said, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this other gang when he sees him again. Like I'm waiting for that, but I don't have any ideas yet.
Well, Lucy, any hot takes, any predictions?
I'm pretty sure at some point the Joe dude from the other gang is gonna get fake Takamichi. Like I just feel like he's gonna kidnap him at some point. It just feels like something's gonna happen. But I do think that fake Takamichi is gonna learn how to fight significantly better than the real Takamichi. I just feel that's gonna happen for him.
Real Takamichi was putting in work in season 3. But it's not about that. Windbreaker, 3 episodes is out right now. That's our review on it. But we got other shows to review. If you want, well, Kaiju number 8 That's highly anticipated with that. But Mission Yuzakura Family, that's a little sleeper one. I mean, first 2 episodes is out. It's kind of weird, but fair. If y'all want to do that. Or I'm guessing Kaiju number 8. That's going to be the one.
I mean, yeah, that's the heavy hitter. We gotta talk about Kaiju number 8.
That's part of the Dark Trio right there, right now. With the Hell's
Yeah,
Paradise.
just go ahead and slide Chainsaw Man out. Just
Damn.
Like this.
You gonna do Denji like that?
I'm sorry, bro.
Okay. They dismissed
Even his
Denji.
manga fell off now.
Damn. Listen, when old girl come up and do her thing, I don't want to hear nothing. All right, but there's more anime old stuff. But yeah, Honey Shar, where can he find you at?
You can find me Fridays on Honey and Cocoa and Sundays on Waifu Views. Every other platform, that's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook. I'm a Shar of Honey. At a Shar of Honey.
Get that? Are you streaming anytime soon? What you got in mind?
I'll probably stream this week. I'll stream this week again. I'll stream this week on purpose this time, not on accident.
Let's promote it to stream, guys. Let's promote it.
I mean, are you pushing that start stream on accident all the time? So
he's saying accident, but follow her, everything she got going on. And Lelouch V, where they can find you at?
Yeah, find me on Facebook. Otis East. So I'm always talking shit about something. Find me on Blur.com. Also, probably talking shit about something. And find me on Then and Now podcast, where guess what? I'm talking shit about something. I'm talking about M. Night Shyamalan this week. So yeah.
He's still catching strays in 2024, I guess.
He got a new movie coming out, and so he did it to himself. He did it to himself. So
he got a movie with Josh Hartnett coming out, Trapped or something. I don't know, but
should have stayed going.
Spider Can, the villain of the Blur Cartel, Roundtable Wednesday. If you find me at, I think we'll have our down bad episode. Just worse, hear me out. So listen, if any ladies want to come up here and talk about their hear me outs, they want to lay down with Hisoka. Just saying, laying down with Shishomaru. Just you get criticized like we're gonna get criticized. So just when I say some anime characters, I don't want to hear nothing. They may be cat women or something along those lines. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Let's just say it. Let's just say it.
Riza Hawkeye. She got to sneak in there somewhere.
She got the gat with her, so that's fair. Honey Shar, you want to give your you hear me out character? Maybe.
Nah.
She's keeping it tough. She's keeping it. Nah. I respect it. Set this. We may do something tomorrow. I'm not sure. I gotta get Friday Night Year. We'll talk about AEW Dynasty. And we got a Black World Champion, so feel happy about that. Gonna be a Black transitional champion, but we'll talk about that Friday. 3-episode rule. Kaiju number 8. We're gonna do that next week when that comes out. It's on episode 2 so far. So we'll see y'all next week. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for coming on here, giving your reviews and whatever for Windbreaker.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us on. I'm looking forward to the next one because Kaiju number 8, man. Kaiju number 8.